Up top for Lewis. Brandon Jennings works it in. Tough little runner, and that one rolls off. Let's take a look at the starting five tonight for the Loyola Chicago Ramblers.
K. Dawson is the starting lineup for the Loyola Ramblers. At guard, number 1, from Philadelphia, Justin Moore. At center, number 24, Miles Rubin. At guard, from Beaumont, Texas, number 4, K. Dawson. At guard, shooter, from Olathe, Kansas, number 8, Nick Anderson. At forward, from Chicago, Illinois, Xavier Amos.
All right, thanks, Cade. He had that Monday Night Football starting lineup going on there, John.
I like it. I like to see the personality of the guys and their love and enthusiasm for their teammates.
Miles Rubin got the...
Because they haven't had 10 healthy bodies. How do you get better if you can't practice? And how do you develop chemistry when the lineup keeps changing? It's been a challenge for the Ramblers. But they have battled. They've been getting off to fast starts in games.
Djokovic misses the runner here, and the Ramblers back with it and an 8-0 lead. 4.5 minutes gone by here in this first half. VCU still looking for their first points. Here's Rubin against Djokovic. That's the big man matchup that we want to feature here in tonight's game. The freshman Nick Lewis is back in. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. And it's 8-1. Alley-oop time. Rubin gets it.
Has been missing having Justin Moore out, and another job of hurting VCU switching. That time they score with the guard against the big guy on it.
Now it's Bell. He tries to throw it down, and it's not there. Here's Anderson. It's a 3. It's no good, and rebounded by Tracy.
I didn't like that shot by Anderson. They had mismatches available and took a tougher shot than necessary.
Lewis to the hole, gets the run.
Dotson was injured. You can't have enough good shooters. A key shooter back in the lineup for Loyola. And again, he recognizes the mismatch and has room against the big guy for a 3.
Djokovic a little bit too strong over Rubin, and the rebound comes down to Amos.
Rubin doesn't just block shots, he makes people miss. A little extra arc on that makes that shot uncomfortable for Djokovic.
Leading shot blocker in the history of Loyola Chicago, Miles Rubin, with 212 coming in. Set the season record last year with 85. And as you said, John, also can redirect. Now he gets it on the feed, misses the runner, puts it back up and in.
Another mismatch. We say it again and again. Dotson gets a 6'11" player on him, and Djokovic, and drives right by him and draws and dishes. VCU might have to change their switching philosophy.
Evans for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Dotson. It is 12-2. Points in the paint. Loyola Chicago. And we got a foul. We got a hook. And the Ramblers are 9 of 16.
And VCU 0 fast break points because they're not getting any stops. They force a turnover right over here. I'm sure Coach Martelli gave some inspirational messages in that timeout. And Bell coming out with some fresh energy for the Rams. But the Rams have not been disruptive. They're not turning the ball, turning the Ramblers over. They're not disturbing them. They're not outworking them. And they're not getting their fast break going. All those things mean all of VCU's extra depth is having no impact.
Here's Noel. They swing it to the corner for Bell. He's going to put up the 3, and he hits it. Oh, and then he just got teed up. Because he
a dare shot, but again, this is a much improved shooting version of Bell this year.
Justin Moore says, I don't. Well, he got through the press, and then he turned it over. And now the other way, it's Tracy. Tracy blocked and fouled by Rubin. That's what they want to try to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely. And here comes the pressure by VCU. They wanted to assert their pressure immediately in this game, but it really had no effect. This pressure is far more energetic with Bell leading the way.
Tavares gets it up high here to Rubin out by 3-point land. Tries to fight a cutter. It's knocked away. It's knocked away again. And now the effort play from Tracy. Here's Noel. Alley-oop for Evans. you at as an opponent when the team starts to do that? Well, Chicago built up a lot of goodwill with a 15-point lead.
They did. Perfect timeout by Coach Valentine to calm things down, get the crowd out of it a little bit. Aggressive defense. Coach Martelli found a good lineup, but punish it.
Yeah, Coach Martelli was hoping that they would have just gotten the call there, or a no call, because he kind of ripped the ball away, but they got him in there for the foul. Now out to the corner, it's Anderson. It's a three, it's good.
This isn't getting people's faces. Keep the natural matchups, get your stops. Yeah, no more switching. There's the straight pressure. This will work for VCU.
Rubin goes in on Bell, and he can't convert.
Helping get the ball to that man.
And this had just happened a few moments ago where VCU got the lead down to 9, but then Loyola Chicago pushed it right back up to 14. What do they do here? Inside to Rubin, and he scores it again. He's got Tavares out to Rubin. Now Anderson. 3 minutes to go, shot clock inside 10. Rubin inside. The hook is good.
I really don't like switching for VCU in this game because Loyola is too well prepared. They're getting the ball to Rubin against guards. They're having their guards drive the big guys at VCU. It's a problem.
Michael Bell. John, VCU being down by 15 points. That was their largest deficit being down here at home this season as Rubin continues his
fast point guard. Why would I want my smaller guys on your 6'11" player? And we see that those reasons being valid here today, that a well-prepared team can hurt switching defenses.
Well, that has been the case, and Rubin trying to take advantage of it here. That's his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, Rubin's arc unusually high, and he has struggled at the line. Only 38% from the free throw line in conference play. So if it looks a little odd, it's because it is odd.
Yeah, it is, and 1 of 2, and that's really his average for the season at 54%.
Zone change up now, 1-1-3. One guard takes the ball, the other one takes the high post. The wings come up high, the corners are open, nothing else is. Rubin protecting the rim. Good defense.
Hill gets it down here now for Ward, goes in, count it.
Because anyone could hurt you on any given night with this depth from the Rams.
Tied at 44. Rubin. No. Watson, and he puts it in for 2.
VCU's defense has been poor in terms of giving up 49%. Tough shot over there that goes in. What a talented athletic play by Djokovic. But VCU's given up a high percentage of shots in conference play, especially at the rim. 13th in the A-10 in defensive field goal percentage. Not good. They've given up easy ones, whether they're switching or not switching, especially at the rim.
Rubin, yes. As Tracy hits a 3.
The depth for the Rams is their strength. You don't know who's going to hurt you in the second half. Tracy.
Dodson to Rubin, got it back and scores it. And recovered. Lewis got it knocked out of his hands. And it's.
But then they lose by 15 because with all the injuries, they just can't keep up for 40 minutes.
Tonight they were tied 46 all at the half.
Finally, he wants them to play with free minds, fresh legs, and it's a system that works.
Djokovic, no. Got it back.
Expected against an average Division I team.
Shot clock inside 10. Rubin spinning. Layup good.
And you notice VCU has cut back on their switching. Djokovic staying with Rubin. They don't have as many mismatches as have. That's a big factor.
Nice drive here and score it for Amos.
It's still, that's going to drive Coach Martelli crazy. In A-10 play, they're giving up 55% from their opponents from 2-point range. Got to be more resistance for VCU.
Still plenty of time here in this game, and Loyola Chicago getting the steal. I think in this game, in terms of the scoring for Loyola Chicago, Rubin is tied a career high with 21 points, and Amos is tied a season high with 18 points. Now Rubin misses on the runner. St. Louis has 8 players averaging 8 or more points, 6 of them 10 or more. Probably the most unselfish team, not only in this league, but perhaps in the nation. Gonna have to look out for them here down the stretch. Runner by Bell doesn't go, it's out of bounds. And the shot clock is at 0. Let's see what they decide here, and we're going to recap it for you when we come back.
This is interesting. Now, just 1 second. This should be a lock. Tip for Djokovic.
You called it, and Djokovic put it up, but did not get the rim. And it was Rubin.
One directly behind on the help side. There's the front. Now here's the player behind. That's how you handle a mismatch.
Jennings gets it in the bell, and then point-blank range scores it.
That 5-game winning streak and 49 in the net. They could do significantly better by improving their defense, which is saying a lot.
Look at him. Only his first season at VCU.
So much for St. Joe's. Coached him to a #1 ranking, multiple NCAA tournaments. Loyola, healthier, continues to get better, and VCU on a winning streak and showing there's still room for improvement and a high ceiling for this year's Rams.